surgery. Reputation, reputation, reputation. I have lost my reputation. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial. My reputation, Iago, my reputation.
As I am an honest man, I thought you'd receive some bodily wound. There's more sense in that than in reputation. I mean, reputation is an idle and most false imposition. Oft got without merit and lost without deserving. You've lost no reputation at all. There are ways to recover the general again. You're now but cast in his mood. A punishment more in policy than in malice. Much as one would beat his offenseless dog to affright an imperious lion. Sue him again and he's yours.
I would rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, so indiscreet an officer. Drunken speak parrot.
What was he that you followed with your sword? What had he done you?
I know not.
Is possible?
I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. Oh God, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains, that we should with joy, pleasance, revel in applause, transform ourselves into beasts.
Come. Lieutenant, I think you think I love you.
I have well approved it, sir. I drunk.
You or any living man may be drunk at a time, man. I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now general. May say so in this respect, for that he hath devoted and given himself over to the denotement, mark of her parts and graces. Importune her to put you in your place again. She is of so free, so kind, so apt, so blessed a disposition, she holds it a vice of her own goodness not to do more than she has requested. This broken joint between you and her husband, entreat her to splinter. And my fortunes versus any lay worth naming, this crack in your love will go stronger than even before.
You advise me well?
I protest in the sincerity of love and honest kindness.
I think it freely, and betimes in the morning I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me. I am desperate of my fortunes if they check me here.
You're in the right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
And what's he then that says I play the villain? This advice is free, I give. Honest, probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win the more again. For it is most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed as fruitful as the free elements. And for her to win the more, were to renounce his baptism, all signs and symbols of redeemed sin, his soul is so enfettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she list, even as her appetite will play the god to his weak function. How then am I the villain to counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to her good? Divinity of hell. When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For as this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair her fortunes, and she for her pleads strongly to the more, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lusts, and by how hard she strives to do her good, she shall undo her credit with the more. Thus will I turn her virtue into a pitch, and from her goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. How poor are they that hath not patience! What wounds do ever heal but by degrees? Thou know he works by wit and not by witchcraft, and wit depends upon dilatory time. Does not go well? Cassio hath beaten thee, and thou by that small hurt hath cashiered Cassio. Though other things grow fair against the sun, yet the fruit that blossoms first will first be ripe. Content thyself a while. By the mast 'tis morning. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. Retire thee. Go where thou art billeted. Away, I say. Thou shalt no more hereafter. Nay, get thee gone. Two things must be done. My wife must move for Cassio to her mistress. I'll set her on. Myself the while to draw the more apart, and bring him jump when Cassio he may find soliciting his wife. Aye, there's the way. Dull not device by coldness and delay.
Be thou assured, good Cassio, I will do all my abilities in thy behalf.
Good Madam Doom, I warn it grieves my husband as if the cause were his.
That's an honest fellow. Do not doubt, Cassio. I'll have my lord and you again as friendly as you are.
Bounteous madam, whatever shall become of Michael Cassio, he's never anything but your true servant.
I know it. I thank you. You do love my lord. You have known him long, and be you well assured, he shall in strangeness stand no further off than in a polite distance.
Aye, but lady, that policy may either last so long, or feed upon such nice and waterish diet, or breed itself so out of circumstances that I being absent and my place supplied, my general will forget my love and service.
Do not doubt that. Before Emilia here, I give thee warrant of thy place. Assure thee, if I do vow a friendship, I'll perform it to the last article. My lord shall never rest. I'll watch him, tame and talk him out of patience. His bed shall seem a school, his board a shrift. I'll intermingle everything he does with Cassio's suit. Therefore be merry, Cassio, for thy solicitor would rather die than give thy cause away.
Madam, here comes my lord.
I'll take my leave.
Wait, stay and hear me speak.
Madam, I'm very ill at ease, unfit for my own purposes.
Like not that.
What dost thou say?
Nothing, my lord. Or if... I know not what.
Was not that Cassio parted from my wife?
Cassio, my lord? No. Sure, I cannot think of it. She should steal away so guilty-like. Seeing your coming.
Do believe 'twas she.
Hello, my lord. I've spoken with a suitor here. A man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is to mean?
Why, your lieutenant, Cassio, my lord. If I have any grace or favor to move you, her present reconciliation take. For if she be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance and not in cunning, I prithee, call her back.
When she hence now?
Aye, sooth, so humbled that she have led part of her grief with me to suffer with me. Good love, call her back.
Not now, sweet Desdemona. Some other time.
Shall it be shortly?
The sooner sweet for you.
Shall it be tonight at dinner?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner, then.
I shall not dine at home. I meet the captains at the Citadel.
Why then, tomorrow night? Or Tuesday noon? Or night? Or Wednesday morn? I prithee, name the time, but let it not exceed 3 days. In faith, she's penitent. Tell me, Othello, I wonder in my soul what you should ask of me that I should deny or stand so mammering on. What? Michael Cassio, who came a-wooing with you, and so many a time, would have taken your part when I have spoke of you dispraisingly. To have so much to do to bring her in, trust me, I could do much.
I will deny thee nothing. Wherein I do beseech thee to grant me this, to leave me but a little to myself.
Shall I deny you? No.
Is it wrong to wear her on a sleeve? 'Cause if it bothers you, I'll get up off my knees. Don't care where you've been or where you're from, just as long as I can call you home. Just as long as I can call you home. I can tell there's a girl inside. Those flowers in your hair, you don't have to hide. If the flowers fell, they were trampled under feet. Worry, no, you can cling to me. Worry, no,